Andy Katz here with a Missouri Valley Conference chat with Drew Valentine, head coach of Loyola Chicago, down to the final week of the regular season. You guys have a crazy last 4 games in a short amount of time. Where is this team with home Evansville and at Northern Iowa?
Yeah, I mean, it's, one game at a time is where we're at. I mean, you can't win 2 unless you win 1. And all our focus is on doing what we got to do to be prepared to beat Evansville on Wednesday at home. Obviously, there's so many seniors. We got 7 of them with the COVID guys included, and I'm excited for them to get a senior day in front of people. Last year, they didn't get the opportunity to do that, and then they've just meant so much to this program, and so I'm really looking forward to sending these guys out the right way at home.
So I want to follow up on that because they've meant so much to this program. You've seen it as an assistant and a head coach. Not all of them had to come back. They did.
Yeah.
They've got the fans now, which they didn't have last season. How do you put into words what this core group has meant to this program?
I mean, they are, we talk all the time about how they're the standard. I mean, we talk all about that, about, what it takes to be a champion, the DNA that you gotta, build in the summertime, that you build in your preseason, and that you kind of grow with, during the season and your non-con before you get to your conference games. And those guys have done it over and over again. I mean, they've won games, they've won championships, they've done it with class, they've done it with academic excellence, they've excelled outside of even the classroom in basketball, just in the world. They're future world leaders, and I'm just really lucky that I get to coach these guys, and I've gotten to coach all of them during their whole careers here at Loyola.
Youngest coach this season. You're on the precipice of a potential championship in the Missouri Valley, last year in the Valley. What have you learned about yourself in this year?
I mean, so many different things. I mean, there's just so much that goes into being a head coach, so much responsibility, but I think it's really fun. This is what I've always wanted ever since I entered the coaching profession, and I guess I've learned that this is something that I really love to do. I mean, not that I'm surprised by any means, but it's just been so fun going through this. And I think the group of guys that we have, my staff, I got a great staff that is really hardworking, really loyal, and they're fun to get to work with every day. And then obviously being here at Loyola, our fans, our administration, our alumni, everybody that is a part of the Loyola family is just so fun to go out there and represent. So I'm just having a lot of fun this year and really enjoying my first year as a head coach.
Last thing, the stress of making the tournament. This program has been in that position before. But when this team is at its best, and if you are in the NCAA tournament, last year we saw what can happen with that group. I know it's not the same group. What do you think the potential is for this group in March?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a championship team. I don't put a cap on that. I don't want to put a boundary on it or say we can do this or we can do that. I think if we play high-level defense, I mean, we've got some of the best two-way guys, with length and power and versatility on the defensive end. And then, we've got a really unselfish group that can all dribble, pass, shoot. And so, you mix that skill and ability mixed in with the DNA that we have, the experience that we have. I think this group has a high ceiling, but again, we got to take it one game at a time. And again, one of our mantras is treating every game like it's a Super Bowl. So our next Super Bowl will be Wednesday at home against
Evansville, and then at Northern Iowa, and then Arch Madness next week. Appreciate your time. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Andy.